Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Duplex Built to Rent. Today, we're going to be going over the one project that we're doing in Willis right now that we are at the sheetrock phase. We've passed a lot of the inspections up to this point, and now we don't have any other inspections until the finish out the final. The MEPs, the mechanical, the electrical, and the plumbers are going to have to pass a final inspection toward the end. But right now, we're just pressing through. The sheetrock is going in, and I'm just going to give you some quick picture updates of what that looks like. So, here's what we got right now going on. This here, I wanted to take a picture of this for you because this is not sheetrock. This is called hardy backer, or also known as backer board. We use this stuff where inside of the tubs, so the tub surrounds, or basically the walls around the tub, are going to need tile. And I prefer this stuff to because it adheres very, very well with the concrete, with the cement. So you have the backer board, which is this stuff here. Then you have cement, and then you have the tile on top of that. It really does a good fit, and it makes it last a long time. Now, I understand that there's some people that like to do it on sheetrock. It's a little bit cheaper. I don't particularly like doing that, but that's just another option I guess I've seen other people do, other builders. So here we are in the living room, man. You can see where these guys have been doing the cutouts for the lights, where the lights are going to be going, the outlets and all the other stuff. So these guys are just hanging the sheetrock. This is a very heavy labor intensive project when it comes to hanging sheetrock, because they're basically getting on stilts to put these up, and these are 12-foot pieces, man. It is very, very heavy. It's a 2 to 3 man job just to do this stuff here. So everything's looking good. They're doing the cutouts for the vents here where the kitchen's going to be going. You got the island here. I like it. It's looking very, very good. This is going to be one of the bathrooms here. As you can see, we have the stub outs for the two vanities. We have the electrical outlet here, another electrical outlet there. So, you know, this is going to be for the master for the dual vanities. Here's one of the toilets. In the window, we still need pieces of sheetrock in there inside the little windows, which is fine. We're not quite there yet. And then this is where I was talking about where the backer board is going to be fitting. Kind of a weird little thing about how this stuff works here, man. But you know, hardy backer comes in sheets of 3 by 5 instead of the traditional 4 by 8 of sheetrock, right? It's like when people used to complain about how hot dog packages come in eighths, but like the hot dog buns come in packages of 6 or 10, right? It's like kind of weird. Like who thought of this, right? Is it a con to get you to buy more hot dogs, or, you know, buy more buns? I don't know. But it's the same thing with like backer board. They don't sell it in 4 by 8 pieces, and I don't know why. They sell them in 3 by 5s, and it's just a weird size. But anyway, this is where we're going to be using that backer board stuff. We're going to be using it here, and this is going to be because this all stuff is going to be tiled in, and that's going to look a little bit different. And that's what we want. We want some good quality stuff that's going to hold for a long, long time for these rentals here. So that's really all the crazy updates that we have for today. That picture did not come out very well. But those are all the updates that we have for today, guys. Really, we're going to be moving through. This is going to take approximately an entire week, maybe a little bit longer, from the time we have the sheetrock delivered to the time it's ready to go. There's a few items that we need to do. After the hanging of the sheetrock, we have to do the tape and the float. The tape and float basically means that these little creases right here need to be covered up with a piece of tape so that those seams, you can't see them and on the end product. And then also all these little holes here, get covered up to float. They get floated basically. That's all that means, is that so it looks like it's a smooth piece. And then after that, all this stuff gets sanded down. It takes a long, long time to sand all this stuff down. And then after that gets done, then we'll do the texture on there, and then we'll be ready for paint and moving on to the next phase of the project. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you soon.